How's it going, everybody? Review Man here. And what's this? I got glasses. Yeah, I had to get some glasses. My eyesight was shot, but that doesn't have anything to do with today's review. Today's review is a movie called The Silence. And it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic, it's kind of like an apocalyptic movie. And the whole point of the movie is these people are trying to survive against these things called the wasps, which are like a mosquito no, actually not a mosquito, a wasp hybrid type thing. And the only way that the people can survive is by being silent, like this, using sign language. But anyway, and in the movie, this girl, she's deaf, and her family, this girl got deaf about 3 years ago in a car accident, and she lost her grandparents and she lost her hearing in the car accident, which is really, really sad. And her family is trying to help her by doing sign language and doing all this other stuff. And the only way that they can survive is by talking like this. No talking, no texting, no phone calls, no nothing that can make noise. And these little vesps, as they call them, I call them a dinosaur bird. They had the most sensitive hearing because they can't see, much like me. Now I can see. They can't see, and this movie is pretty interesting. And the family is going through trying to make their way through the woods, trying to make their ways through the woods to survive. And they're making their way, and they come upon this shed. They come upon like this little cabin, and this woman, she's like, "Get off my property!" And all this noise is attracting the vesps. And you see this woman like pretty much get devoured by these pterodactyl bird mosquito wasp type things. They're pretty wicked. I mean, look it up if you haven't, or else I might post a picture. But look it up if you haven't. And so they're taking refuge in this house, and all through the movie, she's the teenager girl is trying to get a hold of her boyfriend Rob. I think the teenager's name is Alice or Kayla or something. And because she was deaf from the accident. So anyway, she's trying to make contact through her with her boyfriend, or she doesn't call him boyfriend. She calls him just friends. And she's trying to make contact with them, and because that's the only way they can survive. And they're pretty much taking refuge in this cabin, and then one day, the dad and the daughter, they go searching for supplies and food and that sort of thing. And they come upon this guy, this creepy looking dude. He's a priest, and you can see the priest has cut out his tongue to avoid making noise. And this priest, he offers them refuge. He offers them sanctuary. But the dad and the daughter, the daughter just comes out and says, "This dude's weird." And so they go away, go back to the cabin. And then I think like the next night, after that night, they're all at the cabin, and they look outside. They see this girl. They let her in. She's got like all these phones and stuff strapped to her chest, and the phones are meant to attract the vesps, the pterodactyl bird mosquito things, are meant to attract them. And so all these vesps come in the house. What they do is they end up throwing like all the phones in water to attract to kill the silence. Because in order to get rid of the wasp, you gotta kill the silence. Actually, they never tell you how to get rid of the wasps. And so, what happens next is the whole family, the dad tells the family to go down in the basement. There's like already attackers down, already the people from the cult down in the basement. They kidnap the daughter, and the mom, what she does is she runs outside whenever the daughter's being kidnapped. She screams. The daughter runs away. The mom pretty much sacrifices herself to sacrifices herself to save her daughter. Which, if I was a parent, I would do that. And, oh God. Yeah, if I was a parent, I would do that. I gotta get used to wearing these things. But what you guys think? Click that like button if you think I got some pretty cool frames. But anyway, on with the review. They're pretty much sacrificing themselves. They're getting the dad and all the brother, and I think it's like the brother's, the dad, the brother, the dad's best friend's wife. Everybody's there. Oh yeah, and earlier on in the movie, the dad's best friend sacrifices himself for the family. A lot of sacrifices going on in this movie. Even the dog, a beautiful dog, gets sacrificed in this movie. Pretty much all to save the family. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I was like, whenever he let the dog out, I was like, no, the dog, you can't kill the dog. But the dog's dead. So anyway, the dad, they go a little bit further in the movie, and they come upon this refuge. And that's the refuge they've been trying to get a hold of since the beginning of the movie. That's the refuge they've been trying to get a hold to the beginning of the movie. And so they make it to the refuge. Her iPad that she was texting the boyfriend on comes back on. And then she sees like all the messages like, are you there, come to the refuge, and all this other stuff. And at the beginning, the daughter is narrating the whole movie, narrating the beginning, telling about how the whole thing started, and narrating the end, telling about if the wasps will survive, or will mankind adapt to living in silence. This was a pretty interesting movie. Oh yeah, she meets back up with the boyfriend at the end of the movie. This was a pretty interesting movie. Whenever I seen the commercial on Netflix, I thought, oh God, this is going to be another A Quiet Place. But this was actually a little bit better than A Quiet Place. So yeah, go check this movie out if you like this kind of post-apocalyptic movie. I'm the Review Man. You are you. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. All that good YouTube stuff. And I will see y'all guys in the next video.